doing everything as I can as a captain to make sure that everyone is positive as they possibly can be, because any type of negativity or anything like that comes into the mind when it's our time to perform, it's no good.
There was a lot. I watched the undoing and the unfolding, as we all have, of the battle at the top of the Premier League, and I'm just watching and feeling, what am I hearing here? What am I seeing? Pep Guardiola admits that Manchester City will be scared. Acceptance. Everyone has to find his own meditation to prepare. What is meditation? It's the stillness of self. It's the switching off and detachment from thinking. And it's where creativity lives. He gets it. So he's done the vulnerability piece. Mikel Arteta. So if there's any fear in them anyway, now I'm going to kill you, whether it's tongue or cheek or not. Players are reading that, for sure. We read everything. We're absorbing everything. We're oversensitive players. The denial versus the vulnerability. Perfection comes when we don't deal with fear. I was a perfectionist because there was no trust that I was good enough. So I tried to tick cross every T and dot every I. So the truth is, Arsenal threw it away. If I was sitting with Mikel Arteta, I'd say the same to him over a beer. That's the truth. We can see it here. But I feel sorry for him. Because where in the coach education is this work?
Once again, we have another high-profile sporting case. And by the way, I've lived in professional sport my whole life. I'm 47 years of age, and I left home at 16. I haven't returned to be a professional footballer. And now the last 16 years working all over the world with top performers in sport. And of course, the last 15 years having business, working in business. There is a reason business take on a lot of parallels from sport. It doesn't go the other way round. There's very little to learn from business into sport. There's loads we can take that way. Why? Because the public nature of what we do as athletes, we get nailed, hung, drawn and quartered publicly. The greatest fear for a human being is public humiliation, is being naked in public. People have dreams, it keeps them up. That's why public speaking is so terrifying. We're there to be naked. Now, what do you do as an athlete, as a leader, as a manager in the pro sport? You're naked. You're going to be ripped to pieces, hung, drawn and quartered. So we have to learn. We have to learn quick, and we have to get solutions. Otherwise, we'll be burnt alive in the fear of it all. Here we have it again, another example. I don't blame anybody in this, but we've got to shine the light on the truth. This work of sweat and courage, which was described recently by someone very high up in a sporting organisation globally, that this methodology is incredible, Drew, huh? I went, yeah, it is. Taking a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, 30 plus years of being humiliated and losing everything and having a complete ego death to understand that the methodology that props sweat and courage up, vulnerability, acceptance, sweat and courage, the 3 steps. There is no vulnerability here from Ben Stokes. There is no vulnerability in the clip I shared on Mikel Arteta. It looks like Arsenal are learning that, but the test will be post-Christmas. It will only be one test. He's a fantastic leader. He's a top coach. His squad is abundantly full of talent. But it'll only ever be whether you can lift and shift the fear from individuals. That's what it'll be. But to shift the fear, and it's why everybody I'm seeing is posting on strategy, because it's the easy thing to go to in business or sport. It's going wrong. It's got to be personnel and strategy, personnel and strategy. What happens is you wheel out all the old dinosaurs. They all come out, all the ex-players full of shame and trauma, and start talking about personnel aren't good enough, strategy. It's nonsense, because they were good enough a while ago. Why did he get the bounce when they first took over, Stokes and McCallum? Well, I've been there when managers get replaced in my teams. There's a bounce because someone's now just going to be loose and free, and we're all loose here. It's all cool. That will get a certain period of time. The only solution here, but you could literally turn it on its head in hours, and England could win it 3-2. No doubt about it. I've seen it too many times in my role. But it has to start with vulnerability. It has to start, as Mikel Arteta said, and my voice is softening because it'll take your breath away. It has to start with we're scared. Scared of playing, boss. I'm scared of going and making a mistake. I don't want to get caught. I don't want to risk that shot. I don't want to. And you can't just get through it. And there's not a place for weak men in the locker room. Define weakness. Define weakness. Is it Mike Tyson crying here with Teddy Atlas that he's scared of getting hurt? He's scared of fighting. Are you, anybody watching this, would you go up to Mike Tyson and accuse him of being weak? I don't think you would, because he'd kill you in a second. During that period for Tyson, it was when he ruled the world. and his mentor and Customato had died, Teddy Atlas had left, and all of a sudden you've got Don King, who fueled the ego. You fueled the ego, baddest man on the planet. Well, now you're into ego. And Stokes can't, McCallum can't yet, and I don't blame them. It's the hardest work. It starts with vulnerability. We're terrified here, guys. Let's go one by one. Let's write our fears down. We have to accept that we're getting humiliated. We have to accept that we're scared. We have to accept that we've got to go out there again. And every part of us would rather just hide now in the hotel room, get a flight home, do anything to say I'm injured. I mean, all the players in football, I could show you clip after clip of top players who do anything to get out of the game, anything to get out of the game. Break my leg, or coach crash, or Peter Schmeichel wishing the coach would crash. Normal stuff. Normal stuff. But while it's weak, on it will go. So there is only one solution: VASC, vulnerability, acceptance, sweat and courage. Hardest work you'll ever do. Take your breath away how hard it is to stay in it 24 hours. Takes complete surrender. You have to hand over everything to the universe. And you have to go, all I am is skin bones. I can bowl, I can bat, let's fucking go. And we're going to get humiliated, whatever. But I'm done now, I'm terrified. And I accept that. And it's all it'll ever be. It's the opposite of all the rhetoric being pushed. And as we see, nice and positive. Need guys being nice and positive. Well, that's avoidance. We're going to skip the vulnerability straight into positivity. Oh, there'll be loads of psychologists who take your money for that. Positive psychology, they call it. I call it nonsense. There's nothing to be positive about right now. We're on the knees. We're getting humiliated. We're going to sit in that absolute abyss of fear, abyss of humiliation. We're going to sit in there, have a bath in it. And when we come out and we accept it, now we'll be ready to choose courage.